Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video, and today we are competing in the Budapest. I nearly got my words all mixed up then. What a disaster from the start. But anyway, we are competing at the... We're not competing. Just say it normally. What am I on about? Oh, we got Budapest. It's in Hungary. We're racing there. We had a good result last time out. So, But anyway, I didn't really show a lot of the standings in the last episode. So Mark Webber's leading the championship on 200 points. He has got a bit of a gap now to Fernando Alonso. I think Vettel's out of it. I think it's a two-horse race. We're in fourth. Let's crack on with the Grand Prix. Now, you join us again for another practice session. My drives are clearly paying some decent bills. We are not doing the same damn one again, are we? But anyway, apparently we've got some more mechanical grip. But give me more grip. I've been asking for it all season, and Beardy Branson, he ain't been giving it to me. Again, basic time, 34.9. We should be miles quicker than that. But it's a waste of time. I'm straight out of the blocks. Round the final corner, we're going to probably do a 27, 28, 26. Of course, we're quicker. We're quicker than even I can predict. Into qualifying now. Now, no % chance of rain, which is good because I'm not too keen on the Grand Prix. I'm not too keen on the rain. I cannot speak. I can't speak on a Wayne Mardle. But as we run up to the line to start our banker lap, I am happy. I am pleased. The car feels decent. Now, I never thought I'd say that about this car. But I will be completely honest, I genuinely think this car is a better car to drive than the Toro Rosso from last year. And I'm not just saying that because they sacked me. Now, they didn't technically sack me. I rolled that team. How was I not given a drive in a Red Bull? But Alonso's in the way as we come up to turf. Oh, that's a disgrace. We're round the Prix. Oh, I'm getting to Ferrari and I'm going to spin that man's jaw. That's why you make difficult career decisions. Oh dear, we have taken a Renault out. Actually, no, I haven't. Admittedly, I was on the racing line. However, I will take no blame for that. The yellow flags should have been out. I'd spun. I was getting back into position. Right? I ain't taking no blame for that. If Kubica or Petrov wants to come see me later, let him come see me. Step to me. So I got a bit cross there, I was a bit defensive. We don't worry about things like that. 17.1 seconds up in the middle sector. Pretty so much time that Renault cost me. I dare he comes to me later on. I'm going to it's a game, man. Why are you getting so cross about it? Deary me, as we round the final, get back into it, bring in the zone. Round the final corner, and we will come to the line. And this is technically our banker lap. And we've gone P6, 24.0, just behind our nemesis this season, JB. But we are going to jump ahead in the session as per. And we are 1.7 seconds off pole. Now, obviously, we are not really going to get anywhere near that, but we could, with a good lap, we find like, I don't know, half a second. We could be like fifth. That's very optimistic, I say. I just said half a second like it weren't nothing. But we'll be up in the first sector. Oh, just below 1/10 of a second. A little bit wide. That's going to cost us a little bit of time. But there's Chandler getting in the damn way, man. Why are they all getting in our way today? We found a temp still, even though Chandler held us back. I know you get a job on Sky now, boss, but not the point. Found half a second and gone P7. So it's not too bad. Schumacher just ahead of us. Are we going to go again? Not really, because they got in the way, man. But anyway, that's the end of qualifying. We did qualify P7, 1.3 off the pace. We've got Schumacher and Rosberg in front of us. Webber with a poor qualifying considering his recent form. He'll be disappointed by that 2.5 tenths back. But Vettel takes pole. Fernando Alonso will be pleased that he's got Massa between him and Webber. It should be a good race. Let's see. But yeah, let's get straight to the Grand Prix. It's race day. It's the intermediate tyres, even though there's 22% chance of rain. So, I don't really do too well in the rain. This could be a difficult watch. I'm not talking British Grand Prix difficult watch, but I'm talking a difficult watch. I'm rusty in the rain. I don't sing in the rain. If anything, I limp. I limp in the rain. But let's get straight to it. We've got Sebastian Vettel taking yet another pole position that he can't seem to convert into a win, but that's fine, we'll move on from that. We are P7 yet again. Where is Glock? 90, go on boy! No, Timmy coming up in the way, getting him upgrades too. We did have a fantastic result in the last race, we did. It was a wonderful result. I got so hammered after that. I tried it on with Beardy Branson. We'd been told we weren't allowed to speak about it no more, but that's fine, we'll move on. But we get away. We're going to use the slipstream of Nico Rosberg, who's just in front of us, who's making a move on Webber. He will be steaming. He'll be swearing in Australian in that helmet. But we're going to take a wider line, avoid any chaos that we can. Schumacher's there, get a little bit of a love tap from Liuzzi, but a run down to turn 2 should allow us to sneak back up the inside and regain our P7. And yeah, that allows us to stay there. We've got Michael Schumacher just in front of us. He has been rather terrible in that Mercedes this year. So we'll be aiming to try and get past him. We are right up his back passage. I can smell what he had for breakfast 2 weeks ago. And we are rounding these corners. We've got Rosberg up ahead, I think that's a Ferrari. So I think Webber has actually passed one of the Ferraris. Alonso will be steaming about that. But yeah, we move. A little bit difficult in this middle sector. The car doesn't really like it too much in the dry. Not too keen on it in the wet, neither, but we have got Liuzzi pounding down on us, down the main straight. We're going to defend that inside line. He's going to switch to the outside, but he kind of just braked. So that does pretty much allow us to stay in P7. He's not going to move to us. I want to get a little bit of pace on the go. Lap 2, we're going to make a move on Schumacher. Oh, look, fast left-hander. We're disrespecting the German. We're pushing him out wide. Step to me. You know, I won 7 titles, mate, but I will square you thin. I make no sense. But we're on one. We're up at a P6. I might take that Mercedes drop. I mean, why am I just saying I might take it like I'm going to knock on the door and go, yeah, boss, get in here, sign here. No need. Anyway, been a bit of a dull one after that. We haven't really had the pace to catch Rosberg, but he hasn't really pulling away either. That's the difficult one when you're matching their pace. There's not a lot you can do about it. I mean, you could just go faster, I suppose, but I don't have that ability in me. But we're lap 7 now. We are just skipping ahead, mainly because I don't want to bore you with just randomly me driving around a track just to get it to a certain length of time. I'm not about that. We're here for a good time, not a long time. So, yeah. Rosberg has pulled up on us a bit, but we've got a pits now, and we're going to come in and we're going to fit a fresh set of intermediate tyres. P6, we'll probably lose out on a few positions because this was my pit stop lap, so a few people probably pit a bit later. And I think I'm the first person to come in. I don't know if anyone pitted on the previous lap. I don't think they did. If they did, it weren't ahead of us. So, yeah, not too bad. A 4.2. We're getting beast with our pit stops now. After a disappointing one in Valencia where I spun them, we got new mechanics. But yeah, we're down in 18th, but that's fine. It is starting to clear up. It's not raining anymore, and there is a faint dry line. But with 6-7 laps to go, I don't think that's going to dry. But we'll keep an eye on it. But it's wet enough now to stay in, and I think a fresh set of tyres will be much quicker anyway. We're going to make a diving move on Heikki Kovalainen. But he's going to hold it around the outside. What is he doing to me? You think we're racing right now? Too quick for your ass. We would take a wider line out of the final corner. P7, but there's a lot of cars in the pit, so we will gain a lot of these positions back. As long as we stay in P6, I'll be happy with a P6. What's that, 12 points? I'll be fine with that. And we've got ourselves up to P11, up to P10 now. Just inside the points, but we have got a few more cars in front of us yet to pit. Petrov being one of them. He didn't come see me. If anything, he'd be avoiding me. That was very harmonic. Just stop saying words that don't mean anything to this. But there is many cars in the pits now, and I do think, yeah, that is 4. So we are going to gain P6 back. Lovely jubbly. But again, I'm happy to finish P6. I can't, unless an absolute disaster happens. I'm probably not going to catch Nico Rosberg. We just don't have the pace for that today. But P6, win last time out, P6 today. It's over 30 points in 2 Grand Prix, so I'm massively happy with that. I don't know if you notice, I sometimes start to say a word and change my mind suddenly, but there is a crash ahead of us with a yellow flag. Who is it? Rosberg? Vettel spun. Oh, he's bottled it from the lead again. That man just cannot catch a break, but he's managed to keep the car going. Wonder if he's got any damage. I don't know. Could have been caught up. Ooh. We get the old bum cheeks flapping there, but we continue. It is the final lap of the race, and an absolute disaster has happened for the other people in the pits. They've pitted, right? I'm thinking for a set of dries. It cannot be for a set of intermediate tyres. Because who they got doing their strategic planning? It's Ferrari. if that's the case. I think they've all come in for dries. If they have, Massa is going to be rapid on this final lap. So can we keep this podium position? Webber's just ahead of us, but he was a whole pit stop ahead, so he's managed to come out ahead of us. The gap to Massa in the first set. What? How would you come in on the last lap? Ridiculous. Anyway, the gap to Massa is it was like 4 seconds, but he's right up our back passage. But if we hold an inside line here, we can creep round. He's going to get better drive off this final corner than us, though, so we need to maintain. Luckily, the line comes up quick, and we do finish P3, back-to-back podiums, huge points in these last 2 Grand Prix, and absolutely stably good. Engineer, tell us about it, boy. Yeah, damn right we're on a 3rd step of the podium. It was close. Alonso wins from Webber, so he's tucked into that lead in the top of the championship. But I can't work out, why did they pit? Why did they pit? They're pricks. That's it, they're pricks. Vettel came 6th in the end. He must have pitted as well. You just stay out, you get your positions back. JB doesn't even finish in the points, man. Neither does Hamilton finishing in 19th. It's been a disgrace for them. Glock finishing 17th. That's better than he has been, to be fair, actually. But Alonso wins from Webber. We came 3rd. Massa 4th. And I think that was Rosberg in P5. Championship looks like this. Alonso has closed the gap now to what? 13 points? It's not 13 points, is it? It's 15 points. I can't math. But yeah, Vettel is well and truly out of this championship. We have got nearly 2 wins ahead of JB, so that should be good in the rivalry. In the rivalry battle. So hopefully we can get that McLaren drive for next season. That will make season 3 a battle. We'll be championship contenders in that car easily. We spread the gap on P5. I think we pretty much cemented that. But yeah, we've got another press conference, little back-to-back press conference. What did you ask me in 3rd? Alonso's gassed. Why am I always late to these? Give me your questions, girl. Can he maintain this momentum? I'll be honest with you, it's difficult. We're struggling. We're not struggling. We've had 2 great races. It'll be difficult to continue this momentum, but we can see how things pan out. Do you expect interest from bigger teams? I'll be honest with you, I expected interest from bigger teams last season and none of them came calling. But we'll just do our best for the job, right? Oh, chuffing rivalry time. Right, so we've got Felipe Massa up in 4th, Hamilton in 5th. What? No JB? I've been cussing his arse for the last 3, 4, 5 Grand Prix. Hamilton. He's like 7 points ahead of us. And he's about to get a boost with this right. We're not going to drive him for McLaren next year. There's no season 3. Don't A-just in me. I'll roll you thin as well. You ain't getting me no good drives. What's you got on here? Virgin with a contract extension. They think I'm a legend even though they sacked my ass last season. Force India. They don't even like my ass. What have I said in the press? I ain't getting no drives. Season 3 ain't happening. But anyway, if you have enjoyed the video, I ask you kindly to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time for some smooth jazz. That was well camp.